how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. Now, retirement isn't just about leaving work behind, it's about choosing a lifestyle that fills your day with peace and joy and purpose. And for a growing number of retirees, there's one setting that seems to check all the boxes: the lake. I'm talking about why it's best to retire on the lake. It just makes sense. The lifestyle, the benefits, the peace of mind, it's all here. So if you've been considering where to start your next chapter, stay with me. You might just find your forever happy place has a dock and a view. Let's be honest, retirement should be about unwinding and enjoying the fruits of your labor. Now, there's something about the water that just calms the mind. Lakes are naturally quieter than cities or even coastal towns where you can find beaches and oceans and seas. No 2 a.m. traffic, no helicopters driving around with emergencies, no rush hour traffic, just the sound of birds and gentle splashes of waves and the wind rustling through the trees. The quiet alone has health benefits: lower stress, better sleep, even lower blood pressure because of that lowered stress. It's the kind of environment that invites you to slow down and breathe deeper. Living by the lake means every day starts and ends with a view. You've got the sunrises that reflect off the water, you've got doves cooing in the morning, and then you've got that golden hour again when the sunset comes down. You don't have to travel far for that beautiful view. It's right outside your window and your door. And when your neighbor is nature, you feel more connected, more present, and more grateful for the little things. And I've heard that when you're grateful, it really reduces your guilty feelings and shameful feeling. And that connection to nature has been linked to increased feelings of happiness and well-being. It's like living, breathing, work of art right outside your window, providing a daily dose of awe and wonder. Retiring on a lake encourages a naturally active lifestyle. Whether it's morning walks by the shore, kayaking before breakfast, or just tending your garden with a water view, you're moving without feeling like you're working out. And who wants to feel like they're working out? They want to have fun while they're doing it. Of course, then you get to do the more fun stuff like swimming and fishing, or just taking the kids out for a paddle boat ride. Living by the lake keeps you moving, but in the best, most joyful ways. Staying active, of course, is crucial for both your physical and mental health as you age, and that lake environment makes it more enjoyable and accessible since it's right there in your backyard. Lake towns tend to attract similar values: people who are looking to enjoy life, not rush through it. That makes for friendly neighbors, stronger communities, and a sense of belonging. Now, if you watch some of my other videos, you may know that I say that when you come to Arkansas, that things just have a slower pace here, and that just really ties into that retirement sense of being. It's just a way that it is here. It's something that you have to get used to when you come here. Everything's gonna take longer. Nobody's in a rush. It's just the way it is. So when you're here and you're retiring, whether you're gonna get involved with a fishing club, participating in lakefront events, farmer markets, or just sitting by and chatting with your neighbors on their docks, retiring by the lake can provide valuable opportunities for that social connection. And that's really important because as you're retiring, often people feel that sense of loneliness and isolation. So building these relationships can significantly enhance your quality of life in retirement. And if you're by the lake, you're often going to either see people while you're out on the lake, or you're enjoying those neighborhood amenities like hiking and walking. So it just makes the whole town a better place. Believe it or not, retiring on a lake can actually be more affordable than other popular retirement destinations. Now, many lakefront towns have a lower cost of living, lower property taxes, and fewer touristy crowds than beachfronts or big city spots. Now, that's definitely true in Arkansas in the north central area. We have very low property taxes. They've actually increased our homestead credit to $600. So that means that if you buy a property here and it's your primary residence, that you get $600 off the county taxes that you don't even have to pay. So, and there are many homes that's the whole county tax, and that would just wipe out your property taxes. And the cost of living is probably pretty traditional throughout the Midwest and South. So I can't say that we necessarily have a lower cost of living, but we definitely would than those bigger cities with the beaches or the larger lakes. Now, plus, lake can be a solid investment whether you're downsizing or planning to pass it on to family. And if you pick a spot in a state with no income taxes or lower taxes overall, you're setting yourself up to make those retirement dollars stretch. And that can free up your retirement funds to enjoy more of what you love, what you plan to do in retirement, like traveling, pursuing hobbies, or simply having that savings to make sure that you're financially secure. Whether you've always dreamed of fishing from your dock, finally starting that watercolor hobby, or just reading a good book in a hammock with the breeze off the water, that'd be my dream, lakeside living offers endless ways to enjoy your time. But retirement doesn't mean slowing down your passions, it means finally having the time and a place to enjoy them fully. Now, because you got this beautiful place by the lake, that means you'll just have time to spread it out and enjoy it in all different ways. And sometimes it just means sitting there and listening to the birds and watching the water, and other times it'll be more doing hobbies or working in the garden and doing some fishing. It could be working, but it's fun working. So that's what's nice about being by the water. You can enjoy your hobbies and still work and have fun. Now, lakeside living sounds like a dream, and for many it is. But before you pack your bags and buy a lake house, there are some things you need to consider. There is a possibility that your lake home that you want is in a flood zone, so you want to check that out. There's going to be additional maintenance because it is a lake home. You have that water there that you're going to have to maintain the things that touch it. And we're in the south, in north central Arkansas, so there's going to be bugs, mosquitoes, and ticks, and all kinds of things that you're going to have to worry about. And there could even be HOA rules, but it's not that common in our area. There are some POAs on the lakefront property nearby, but for the most part, you don't have to worry about HOAs in north central Arkansas, but there could be on other lake view property that you're looking at. Now, that's why I always recommend you doing your homework. In fact, I did a whole video called Lake House Regrets, where I share some real talk from homeowners that have lived on the lake and have been through it all. It's honest, eye-opening, and could save you a ton of money and stress. So give that a watch after this one. Trust me, it's worth it. Retiring by the lake is going to create tons of memories. If you've got grandkids, they'll be visiting on summer vacation. You can teach them and others how to fish off the dock. You'll have stories to share by the lakeside bonfire, and so much more. These are the kind of experiences that enrich your life and create lasting legacies. Retiring by a lake isn't just about where you live, it's about the lifestyle you embrace and the memories you make. And I know that's how it is for me. We've been coming down to Cherokee Village since, I can't remember, probably I was 10 years old when my dad started coming down here. And not long after that, he bought a house, and we came down here for all kinds of vacations: Memorial Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, and we raised our kids. Me and my sisters raised our kids on the lake, and our his grandkids have now grown up, and they're still coming back and still enjoying vacations here. So it really is a great way to make memories with your family. Hopefully you have someone that you can bring to the lake too. Retiring by the lake isn't just a fantasy, it's a deeply fulfilling way to live. It offers peace and purpose and connection and beauty all in one place. Whether you're already house hunting or just planting the seed for later, know this life by the lake has a way of nourishing the soul. So I hope that you'll check out the video, Regrets of Living by the Lake, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching and have a blessed day.